Welcome everybody to race 10 of the Gran Turismo 6 Sunday League. This week we are off to Tokyo for race 10 of the season. Now we're changing things up now. We're in the Spoon S2000s for this race. Here we have the qualifying results. We've got Spen landing up in first, John in second, Fred third, myself fourth, Toby in fifth, and Colin in sixth position. As you can see, bottom left of the screen, we've got my qualifying lap as well. As for the qualifying results, we didn't have a lot of people for this race, but hopefully for the future races, race 11, 12, and then on to the next season, the field will be a little bit bigger. But here we are anyway. Got the cars right on the grid for race 10 of the season. Slight technical glitch with regards to the settings of the room. The slipstream quality was actually accidentally put too strong, so that was my mistake, and I hold my hands up for that. But here we have the race anyway, and it made it quite interesting. It acted like DRS in the straight, like getting F1. So here we go. 5 lights, and away we go for race 10 of the season. So everybody seemed to get an equal start there, but as you'll see, once we all started pulling into each other's slipstream, everybody gets a bit of a run on each other. As you can see, Toby's already coming past me as he got a slipstream from Fred. So we go into trouble. We've got Toby up inside. There he is. That should be a little bit wide, but that's fine. So following right behind Toby there, we've got Fred and John looking to make a move on Spen into turn 2. Got Colin not far behind me as well. There you go. Toby takes a lot of curb on the inside. I try and get a bit of a run on him. Tapped his back a little bit there, so didn't quite get enough of a run as I was hoping. So I ended up pulling it to the left to see if I can make him move around the outside, hoping for him to break himself into this turn, into this long right-hander, but he didn't. So just sitting behind him there, he gets a little bit sideways up on the inside curb, but he still holds 4th position now. So he's got a tight line in there again, hopping over the curbs, back end squirming on him. Slows me down a little bit, and Colin going to use full advantage of this slipstream to try and get a run onto us there, but this is far from the best place to go 3 wide, and he decides against it, thankfully. So that was we're lucky to say the least, but I ended up hitting the wall there trying to get past Toby, and it just wasn't happening on this lap to get past him. Even give him a bit of a bump through there, and you can see he's trying to not jump the curbs this time around. And there we go, still sitting behind him. Colin's dropped off a little bit there, and those 3 at the front, they've just pulled away. So looks like there's a pattern emerging already. They go hit that wall there, which is something that we all ended up doing several times throughout this race. And a bit of a wide line there. Toby's car looking a bit squirmy through this final turn. So I've got a run on Toby, and Colin's got a run on me. Well, Colin, I know he doesn't actually, that's a lie, never mind. There we go, passing Toby on the right hand side before we even get a quarter of the way down that start finish straight. So past him, but straight away, because of the slipstream thing, he's ended up getting a run on me again. And there he goes, and Colin's just watching all this behind, and all of a sudden, rocket past the both of us. So into turn 1, Colin was a bit cautious on the brakes. I ran a little bit wide there. Toby comes past both of us. No, he doesn't actually. I'm thinking of a different occasion, but oh well, fuck it. I'm still ahead there. Toby's got past back Colin, and he's battling me now, trying to get into 4th place. So I was a bit cautious around here, and Toby makes an excellent move around the outside, just holding him there. Not going to push him wide, but we both going out a little bit wide on the exit of that corner. And Toby's now got the inside for that one, and it's my go round to hang it around the outside, but that's never going to work. Hit the wall, and it was as you were. So on to the next lap now. Got a bit of a run on Toby there, catch up with Spin, but as lap 1, it's not a place you can go too wide, so I backed out, gave Toby the position, and just sitting behind him now. So down the start finish straight on lap 3, coming on to lap 4 shortly. Caught up with Spin a little bit more, and just the fact that the slipstream was so strong, we ended up both getting a good run on him. So I've got a run on Toby. Go to pull out, but because Toby's got a run on Spin, it just doesn't help. So the best thing is to stick behind him. Both of us can fly up behind Spin. I had no idea where the hell I was going to go, so slammed on the brakes and just got that all wrong as the Toby on the brakes. Ended up putting Toby against the wall and spinning out myself. So from going to get a 3rd place to spinning out and keeping 5th was not ideal. And what that's done is that's like Colin catch up now, and Colin's looking feisty trying to get a move on me down the start finish straight, making good use of this slipstream. So on to lap 5, Colin peels to the left and comes alongside me. So we go into turn 1. I was late on the brakes in him, and I managed to hold that position on lap 5. Hit the wall a little bit there, and then he's going into the back of me, not expecting me to be as slow on the exit. So still got 5th place though, and Colin's looking around the outside trying to make a move. I managed to hold him off on this occasion. But again, start finish straight, getting a case of deja vu here. Colin's coming flying along at twice the speed of me, and takes 5th position. But there you go, peel right in behind him now, getting that 16 back again. I'm looking to get him to turn 1, but no, he's better on the brakes this time around and holds the position. Just sitting behind him there, coming up into turn 2. I'm going to see if he can make a mistake by getting him to take a tighter line into that turn. But I took a bit too much turn on the inside, and he's held the position. So we are running up to this long right-hander again, and managed to peel up and just kind of get in front of him there, so he held the 5th position. But here we are into the straight once more, and you know what's going to happen. He's going to get a run. My mistake with the slipstream has helped him out, but look, he hits me in the back there, giving me a bump draft, but no, he pulls out. But because he didn't get the best of runs, we're pretty much having a drag race in the start-finish straight, side by side. And it's all about who's best in the brakes, and that's this occasion is Colin. But he runs a little bit wide there, so I managed to sneak back up the inside and take that from 5th position from him. On we go on to lap 7 now, and I hit the wall there, and he just flies past. Doesn't even need slipstream for that manoeuvre there. So there he goes, Colin takes the 7th position. Here we go. Following around here, getting really close to him, but nowhere to go, so I just kind of panicked and hit him in the back. So I managed to stay behind him there. He's running a little wide though on this occasion, and he hits the wall. He goes invisible, and I get a good run up the inside. Take quite a bit of the inside curve, but I managed to keep the position. And once again, we're on the start-finish straight with the slipstream and Colin coming past on one more occasion. So there we go now, he takes the 5th position on lap 8, and I'm following suit. This time he makes it stick, so I can't get back past him. And here we come down to the tight kind of chicane, if you'll call it that, but he makes a mistake there. He ends up going a bit too hot, has to brake mid-corner. Thankfully he went invisible, or else he was getting a nice big shunt up the ass there, and that's me got 5th position back off him. But I've hit the wall, and then he hits me, so that worked out okay. On to lap 9 now, though. We've had a pit stop and come out in front of him by quite a bit, but I lose it, end up braking, and with me being on my wheel, reverse is the most difficult thing to do on the wheel. It just doesn't work for me half the time. Same again, deja vu that corner, and I go to just spin round, and I forgot what button the handbrake was, and it just didn't happen either. So yeah, that kind of ruined my race, and I ended up finishing in 6th, as you can see. But here we go, spinning across the line, kind of. The line's a lot further away than I thought it was, so yeah, those last couple of clips is a bit of a fail from my point of view. So yeah, across the line, there we go. So spin wins with John coming home in 2nd, Fred 3rd, Toby 4th, Colin 5th, and I round out the field finally in 6th position. So yeah, that was a small field, and apart from the first half of the race, it was pretty shocking after that, and nothing happened. I lost a lot of time to Colin with the spin thing. I actually ended up having another spin which I did not show. So yeah, that was fun. But there we go, that's race 10 done. Race 11 next week at Spa. But here's the standings for the championship so far, and I shall see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.